I'm Michael Diamond. This is Muscle Central. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share, subscribe, turn on your notifications, and leave a comment. Okay, there are a few matchups that I'm looking forward to at this year's Olympia. Probably the one I'm looking most forward to seeing is Nick Walker and Samson Dowder. I personally feel that those two are the biggest threats this year to Hadi's title. You couldn't get more apples and oranges than Samson and Nick. Both these guys over the last 2 years, Nick since he's turned pro, and Samson since he's hooked up with Milos, over the last 2 years have made tremendous improvements in their physique. It seems as though every show they get better and better. We saw it last year's Olympia. Nick Walker moves from 5th up to 3rd, and Samson lands the 6th place spot. Many felt he could have been 5th. So Nick is ahead of Samson at the Olympia. Following year, this year's Arnold, the 2023 Arnold, both Nick and Samson were in it, and Samson takes Nick and wins the Arnold Classic. Controversial, like I said before in the beginning, apples and oranges. The decision went to Samson, although you can see the look on Nick's face. He really felt that he won it. He was shocked. He couldn't believe that he didn't take that victory. He has a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. Now, leading into this Olympia, seeing update pics from both, they both look very impressive. But what I also really like about both of them, I've talked about it over and over again about the mindset. And sometimes we hear these competitors talking going into an Olympia. Well, I want to place, I hope, I'll be happy to place top this or top that. And then I think about Jay Cutler. I don't remember which year's Olympia. At the press conference, and Bob Ciccarello asked him if he thinks he can win the title. He said, I wouldn't be here if I didn't think I can win it. He said every time he stepped on that stage, he thought he was winning it. He felt that he was going to win it. He had that mindset. You talk to both Samson and Nick, they'll both tell you very matter-of-factly that they're going to win the Olympia this year. And it doesn't sound like just words coming out of their mouth. They're saying it with conviction. You can tell that both of them really feel in their heart that they're going to win the Olympia this year. Like I said in the beginning, I personally feel that those two are the two biggest threats to Hadi. The two of them have consistently made improvements show after show after show over the last 2 years. There's a little bit of a rivalry going between them. Nick bested Samson at the 2022 Olympia. Samson bested Nick at the 2023 Arnold. Nick got a chip on his shoulder over that. And it's going to be very interesting. The Olympia is going to be a great Olympia. I'm looking forward to seeing it. I said it before, I'll say it again. It's going to be more competitive than last year's Olympia. one of the most, if not most competitive Olympias ever. And it's going to be fun to see, and I'm looking forward to seeing the battle between Samson Dowder and Nick Walker. Okay, if you agree or disagree with what I've said, let me know in the comment section. This is Michael Diamond. I'd like to thank you for watching Muscle Central.